So, just sitting here thinking, I understand that people do not believe in the carnivore diet because of how different it is to their way of eating. But what I don't understand is why so many people tend to have a closed mind about it. They won't even open up their mind and listen to that side of things, you know? And I guess I get the extent that people have been bred in them, right? And told for so long that carnivore is not a good way of doing things. Eating all meat, eating red meat all the time, that is actually bad for you, and that it can cause heart issues and so forth. Like that's what mainstream media has said for so long. So I understand that people think that way, but what I don't understand is how they are so close-minded to it. Like they don't even want to hear from you that that's not true, that those are myths, right? Like they just do not want to hear that at all, and um, completely dismiss you. They don't think that you could have any type of credibility at all, even when you look at people that have lost a lot of weight and have fixed health issues and so forth. They still say that it's not good for you and that you're an idiot if you think it is, and you don't know what you're talking about and all this stuff. um, and I guess one way you can look at it, as a carnivore, we tend to get rid of brain fog, and we see things more clear. And we talk a lot about how eating plants tends to cause that brain fog. I think a lot of it has to do with that you're not getting enough fat for your brain function. We know that our brains need fat to function properly. And I think that most people are not getting enough fat. And because of that, they have the brain fog and, whatever you want to say, cloudiness in their thoughts and so forth. And I think that maybe that kind of adds fuel to that whole fire for them, where they are just listening to what they have been told their entire lives. Um, and I guess that's the thing that just gets me the most. Something that with carnivore, I think I have become more open to reason and to listen to other people's side of view, and why they might say that this is bad to eat or why this is good to eat or whatever. And if it's not exactly what I believe, I still listen to what they have to say. And if I think that I have reasons that doesn't make sense, then I will explain those reasons. But on the other side of the token, if you try and say that these are the reasons that I believe what I believe, they just completely dismiss you. They won't even have an open conversation with you. And that is frustrating. And it's like, the thing that I guess makes it difficult to really have these types of conversations with people, right? Like, for the most part, people that end up going carnivore, they are going carnivore because they have gotten to a point that they kind of felt like they hit rock bottom and they needed to do something different. And they see that there are people eating this way and that they are seeing results. So they say, okay, I'm going to try it. And then those people, after they've tried it, they experience the changes and they're like, wow, maybe it actually is a good way to do things. But if you haven't hit that rock bottom, haven't gotten to that point, you just tend to dismiss it. You think either they've lost their weight another way, or maybe you really can lose weight, but they're going to do harm for themselves in the long run, whatever it is. And then, you've got these other situations where somebody, let's say, that ate a standard American diet for 50 years, and then they went on a carnivore diet, and they've been on a carnivore diet, let's say, for 6 months, and they have a heart attack, And right away, people are like, see, they went to a carnivore diet and they got a heart attack. Not that it had anything to do with 50 years of eating the standard American diet and eating the wrong foods and so forth. Again, I guess it's that clarity thing and being able to reason properly and so forth. I don't know. But what do you think about this? Like, do, do you have a better reason for why so many people just completely dismiss the carnivore diet and will not even talk to you about it? Like they will call you an idiot or something and say that you don't know what you're talking about and you're completely wrong and all these types of things, and they won't even listen to any kind of facts that you want to give them. So what do you think about that?